Hey Aces, it's Jacob.
And it's Bayonne.
And this is EHS Today. For this week's announcements, we start with Spirit Week and Homecoming. Tomorrow, dress up as your twin for Twin Day, and Friday, throw on all the blue and white you have.
And this Saturday is the Fall Homecoming Dance from 8 to 11 p.m. On Monday, the Fall Choir Concert is at 7:30 p.m. located in the East Auditorium.
The PSAT is on the 16th for those who signed up. Don't forget to study hard. Also, cap and gown pictures for seniors are on the 17th.
And the ACT test for those that pre-registered is on the 26th, so good luck, Aces.
That's it for the bulletin. Now on to sports with Adriana.
Hi, I'm Adriana here through sports. Boys soccer has a game against West at East at 3:30. Make sure you go and support our Aces. Also this Friday is our homecoming football game versus Liberal at South at 7. Make sure you go and support and get to see who gets crowned homecoming queen. Speaking of football, I got the chance to interview some of the players about the season and goals for the team. The football team is a lot better this season, so I asked some of the players the hardest thing about playing.
The hardest thing about playing is like you get hurt, you just gotta push through. And yeah, that's it.
Being able to go home and still do my homework.
Just the wear and tear on your body.
I also did a follow-up question of the favorite thing about playing.
Scoring and being able to hit people on the football field, take my anger out.
My favorite thing about football is getting closer to my teammates and building a good bond.
My favorite thing about football is just being around the guys, laughing and joking around, having a good time with them.
My final question to the guys was what are their goals for this season and seasons to come? Here's what they had to say. This year.
To have a positive record and to make a good run in the playoffs and try to go to state.
My goal for this year is to go to state, win it, get a ring.
Win the rest of the games.
Now, back to your anchors.
That's it for sports. Now let's move on to the skateboard circus with Jaden.
What's up, guys? It's Jaden, and this past weekend I went to an event called the Skate Circus. Let's get into it.
The Skate Circus is a huge skate competition that brings together skaters of all ages to come compete and get their name out. It started with the beginner division, then went on to intermediate, advanced, and the best trick competition, which came with a reward of $1,000. I got to speak with the owner of the skate brand that put on the event.
I've been running the Skate Circus. This is just the second year. I've always done lots of contests, going pretty well. I'm getting a lot of support on it. Community, but from sponsors like rehab, cricket. If there was no skating, I'd definitely be in jail or in some terrible trouble because not only was it just a huge outlet, but it got me to meet all these people, man. You know, the network, the friendships, the brotherhood. I just love skating, man. I love being into like individual arts and creativity where I can do it by myself. For me, I don't want to change anything about it. I love every second.
All right, thanks.
Oh, thank you, man. My pleasure, man.
I also got to speak with one of the competitors in intermediate, and he had a few words to say about how he stays motivated while skating.
What's one thing that keeps you motivated, like with skating? It's fun, and I enjoy it a lot all the time.
Blake also ended up winning second place in the intermediate section of the event.
If there's one thing I learned this weekend, it's to always stay committed to your passions. Now back to the anchors.
That seems fun. Sure wish I could do that.
Me too. Maybe we should have Jaden teach us.
Last week, we had an amazing turnout at Aces Got Talent, and the performances were wonderful. Let's take a look.
You should know you're beautiful just the way you are, and you don't have to change.
So the mother boy step aside. Cause you and me to pride. Yeah, I follow you to pride. You say you don't think I know you.
So, Bayonne, what talents do you have?
Well, I can dislocate and relocate my thumbs. What about you?
Sadly, I'm untalented, but I can anchor this show.
That's unfortunate.
We're good.